Hello all again, right, this is video number 4 on things that could really help you when you're going to get started if you want to jump into the game. This one's not a necessity, but it kind of it can help you along the way, as is number 5, which is fuel cards. Which is, the thing is, when I started, I was so skint. I was doing it on the Asda pump, and because you only had to pay £1, and then maybe in 2 or 3 days' time it would come out of the account and stuff like that. Not ideal for a couple of reasons. Firstly, the supermarket fuel isn't the greatest. It's all right, don't get me wrong, you can get them additives you can stick in it and all that kind of stuff, but really you want to stick to the BP and the Shell. The difference apparently between BP and Shell and Asda and Sainsbury's is the stuff that they stick in after. So Sainsbury's, your Asda's, they'll do it cheaper, but the other mob will give you engine cleaners and injector cleaners when you want to keep the vans tidy all the way. So the firm I use is a firm called UK Fuels. The reason I use them, they're very comprehensive. They do a lot of cards. I use these cards. That one will get me UK Fuel site cards and the Apple Green, which are all up the A1. That one gets me any BP, which is particularly handy on a motorway. Because when you put in the motorway and it says £1.50 a litre, you don't pay that. You pay the price they give you. The price that they give you is going to be like without the VAT. So that's kind of convenient because it means that rather than having to buy the fuel and then having to run it through the QuickBooks and then take the VAT off, it's already without the VAT for you. And also it comes in one lump. We do ours weekly, but I think you can run weekly and then after a while they'll even extend it for you. So if you want a little bit more leeway, a bit more time. So if you're clever about it, if you're factoring your invoices, which again I was doing when I started, because without the factoring I had absolutely no chance of getting going, you could tie it in with, as you get paid on a Thursday, the fuel bill goes out on a Thursday. That's why another reason I didn't start with a fuel card at first. I was so frightened that I'd get the money from the jobs, spend the money from the jobs, and then the bill from the fuel card would come in and I wouldn't have the money to pay it. But if you're clever about it and you do it, you organise it, or you stick, use the fuel card, stick the money at one side, use the fuel card, stick the money at one side, then it comes in the job. They're handy things to have. Like I say, keeps it all in one place. The firm also do something called Velocity, where you can you can work out what you're doing and miles you're doing and where you're going. I haven't used it. I just use that. It's like the van. I turn the key and it goes. You go in, you go, oh, pump number 5. Boom, beep, 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 beep. Thank you. See you later. I think with the Velocity thing, it's a bit like, when you do something in Word and it's got, if you ever do Word, and they've got like that great big banner at the top that says columns and all that. And what I do is I go, new document, save. Occasionally, the lines get further apart or something goes funny. Which you go, Mo, what's going on here? Get the children to sort it out. But they do other stuff. They do telematics. They do stuff for tracking vans. I don't use any of them. I just use these 2 cards. Other ones out there, I was tempted to get a Shell one. That could be pretty cool. The other thing I do kind of like about the firm is you don't have to go a million miles to petrol stations. So it's not like, well, you've got this card and you can only use this one. Like, oh, there's no one around it. It's fairly decent. They are what they are, if you know what I mean, at the end of the day. But I've been using them now for about a year's time. So I'm recommending them on the grounds I'm using them. If you want to use them, of course, there's a link to the website. Or at the end screen. If you go to the end screen, click on a bit, and there should be a load of other stuff on the front of the website now, like how to join the exchange, how to get insurance, how to do a factoring company, how to do CPC, any stuff that might be useful. Do us a favour, if when you ring them, if you say it's Peter Courier Driver, they'll know it came from me. They might give me a drink somewhere down the line. If not, if it helps you guys to do what you've got to do, well, that makes the world a brighter place, and it makes it easier for you guys to take care, take money. Back to normal videos next week. Cheers. Take care.